Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's Trading Tuesday. And what are we doing today? We are gonna do trading. As you may have seen on our YouTube channel. Wait a sec, we will make it pop it up. Here you can see YouTube channel's RATHON's Gaming Corner. And here we published a video yesterday called Clean the Houses Part 1, and today we do actually Part 2, and this is NOMAN's mass trading. Yeah, we show you how we make the millions, how we make the money, and today we actually gonna show you how we actually do the money. And we were wondering, we do not move boxes today because we already moved it yesterday, and we were thinking, should we go on a high pop chart just to have the chance to see what's going on when there are a lot of people. And when we see our friends, the only friend we have with a low pop is 300. That is still much, but we can go high. And we want to have a check on how much money we actually can make. And when it comes to trading in the verse, people ask us, how much money do you make per hour, or how much money do you make an hour? And our response is basically always the same. We are no Catholics. There is no such thing as an hour. And even if you want to stick on that hourly rate, yeah, because we are conditioned to that hourly rate, then we would say it's not about how much money you make per hour, it's rather how much money you can spend per hour. That is the crucial question. And we say in our NOMAN's crew, we want to have 100 mil to spend. 100 millions alpha UEC to spend. And we are on the journey to find out if we can make 100 mil up to the moment the patch drops. And when does the patch drop? Or at least when can we expect that the patch drops? CitizenCon is the event that's coming up soon. And we do not know if CitizenCon 11th, October 11th, that means we have up until Saturday. It might be that the patch either drops on Thursday or Friday, but we do not want to risk it because we already lost the previous patch 40 mil because we had been too late. But this time, no, we are not too late. So they say 4 days, that is definitely the deadline. The question is, will the patch drop before the event starts, or will the patch drops at the moment the event stops? Finished. And this one, it is not a multi-day event, at least. And so, yeah, we are on the road, right? We are here back again at Arbitrary as usual. And we want to have a check on our body. What do we have? What do we have? We got the P6 sniper rifle, but we do not the ammo, but we have Karna, which is a bad combination. And other than that, a mixed bag, yeah, as if we puked out of pyro with the armor combination. But that's okay. We don't care. We need to check on our health because we will travel a lot today. And when we see health, what do we have? Water level 100, energy 100. Everything is good. Everything is as if we died. But we woke up in the hab, so we didn't die. And the one question we have is basically at the beginning, with what ship do we do that? Because we travel big distance here in Pyro as usual. Pyro has very, very long distances. And so either we take a bigger ship that is slower but has the fuel capacity to fly back and forth. That would be the Taurus. Let's see if we have the Taurus here. And the other thing would be the Asgard, our favorite, of course. But we can have the smaller ones, and the smaller ones gives us opportunities the big ones don't give us. So we have the Asgard here, we have the Taurus here, we also have the Aurora here. We have a lot of ships here. Let's hope this one is the white one. We do the white one. Oh, I hope we have it. So this is basically our trade run, our Shepard mass trade run. This is something that we put out there to the internet, available for everybody to see, to study, to read, to ask questions about. And if you like that type of gameplay that we do, you are really, really welcome to join our crew and gain more money with trading. That is the game we are in. The website is NOMAN's .space, and NOMAN's business is trading. And here we got the Shepard's mass trade run. And this is what we are doing here, basically. The last steps of this Shepard's mass trade run. And we have a lot of boxes already put into place. And we are doing the selling aspects, requirements, goal, consider. This is just like this is the planning and logistics. Where do we need to go at the end? Or where do we need to be? Had to be there. So we have Arc L5, Crew L4, Seraphim Station. That is in Stanton. Here in Pyro Obituary, where we are right now. Fresh Food somewhere on Stanton. So there is a lot of places where we need to go to Stanton. And we want to see if we go to Stanton today. We need to go today to Stanton. Otherwise we will not gonna make it. Destination for Pyro, destination Pyro for liquidity. Yeah, this is important. We just do that to be liquid, to have enough money to continue our mass trading. This is not where we actually make the money. And you see here, we got Pertilium on the list, and we say we do not do the Pertilium to make money. We do the Pertilium in order to be liquid enough to continue making money. Yeah, and this is basically, it's open for everybody. Our website, nomans.space/trading. And down there you see all the stuff, aspects of trading, what we are doing. So far, I mean, we do a lot more than we have on the website, but maintaining a website is a lot of effort, just let you know that. So we have the right chip here, the white one. We should have white armor, but we don't have. Question is, should we? Yeah, keyboard is incorrect, keyboard is lagging, and we are not sure if that is because Star Citizen is lagging or we need a new keyboard. The only thing that changed was updates, patch drops, not the major ones or not the minor ones. It was within the 4.3.1 and two patches, one of these hotfix patches. It started. Nothing changed on our equipment, nothing changed, just the patches. Alright, so we haven't prepared music. We wanted to start at 7:30 p.m. in order to have close hours. So we started 7:30 p.m. Now it is 10 minutes already gone. What does that tell us? You do not make millions in an hour or per hour, because it already takes you more than 10 minutes to start your computer. See, interaction delay. We are fucked up. God fucking damn it. Yeah, you see, mouse works. We press forward, doesn't work. Joystick is not connected. We cannot move. And yeah, oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it. Yeah, Star Citizen is a waste of time. And when we say there is no hour, we basically say there is no time. And when we say it's a waste of time, it is, we will do a video about that. When time does not exist, what is it that is actually there? And the only one thing that is, oh, but there is an hour. No, we measure an hour. But somebody invented the hour so that we can measure the hour. So the hour per se is intellectual property. And the owner of the intellectual property is the church, the Catholic Church. And that's why we say we are no Catholics. But when we say Star Citizen is a waste of time, it has a double meaning. And it's now definitely 1940, 10 minutes. And we haven't done anything. I mean, we walked into the hangar, we checked our body, checked our health, but we haven't done anything. And we are now reloading again. So when we check persistent universe, we cannot switch short because we pressed Alt F, because this was the only one thing that we could do. We couldn't do Control Shift S to open up the task manager. We couldn't press Alt Tab to switch out of the window of Star Citizen. Nothing. We do not know what happens. Either it's the RSI launcher or Star Citizen is fucked up, or even the keyboard is done that we cannot interact properly. But what we also can say is this interaction delay, we only have it inside Star Citizen. We do not have it in the browser, we do not have it in the video editing, we do not have it anywhere else but Star Citizen. And that let us know that we do not need to buy a new keyboard. It is Star Citizen that is broke as fuck. And we have a high tension right now, because if we cannot do that today and tomorrow, we will lose 60 mil, way more than before. So all plan worked. Let's see. 15 minutes, yeah. Imagine we would answer your question. How many millions do you make per hour? Will we need to say the first 15 minutes we don't do anything. But yeah, we still have 45 minutes to go. So we go to Bloom and check out if we cleaned the houses properly, but we are missing the M2. The M2 is a ship, Crusader Starlifter M2. We bought it in game. You spent 30 mil, yeah, 30 mil in order to get the M2, and we used the M2 basically every day, and if not definitely a couple of times within a week to move the boxes, and they took it away. And we had 100 mil, and we were thinking about rebuying the M2 because we could have bought 3 times an M2, but we thought, why should we spend another 30 mil for the same ship they took away? Star Citizen took away, CIG took away, Robert Space Industries take away your ships. Should we spend another 30 mil on that very ship they took away just to find out that they will take it away again a patch drop later? And so that's why we didn't buy. And here we are lucky, not that very lucky, but we are lucky. Here we can sell Atlassium 10 SCUs, it is out of stock, 0, we can sell all the 10. But we do not know the prices here, but we know this would be something like almost 20k per SCU. And we have 10 SCU, that is 200 plus. We make 200 profit. As you can see, we have 100,000 and we almost made 1 million within the first 20 minutes. We can continue. We see here Pertilium, it is out of stock. We come with 19. We can sell all right now, but the problem is the best price of Pertilium is 224. So if we sell all right now, we would have 100k less in profit if we sell now. 100k, we click on sell because we are cleaning houses. Damn, ask us again, how much money do we make per hour or in an hour? We made exactly 5 mil within within 16 minutes from the moment we clicked on power button on our computer, relogged twice into Star Citizen. We made 5 mil within 16 minutes. And if you can keep up with that, let us know. We continue. We are at Ravine. And what we haven't showed you, we can buy stuff here at Ravine. Bueno, Ravine on Bloom. What can we buy? And we have primary commodities, secondary commodities, and filler. And when we look at the prices, we already can say iron is basically a filler considering the price, but the amount of commodities, I don't know where else we can buy iron. No idea, we do not care. But what we have is, we have Baxelite for 5.3k per SCU. We have Fastenite for 2.2k. We got Cobalt for 7k and Diamond for 4.5k. So what we say is Cobalt most expensive, Baxelite second most expensive and diamond third one expensive. And when we look at the available SCUs we can buy, we would say diamond is a primary, cobalt is a secondary commodity, and Basilisk is secondary commodity. So diamonds in the sky, and we bought Basilisk and cobalt. We could rebuy complete inventory again, shop quantity. But where do we bring cobalt? We bring it to Carnot View, which is at Terminus, and so we will fly to Terminus. Long distance, we basically really flying across Pyro. Arbitrary Bloom, we start because it's the Shepard's Rest. We could go to Shepard's Rest right now, which is on the other side of the planet, but we do not. We will come back later, maybe. See, interaction delay. We cannot fucking play.
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger.
It is depressing. Robot space industry is fucked up. CIG fucked up. And of course we can say this is an alpha. It doesn't need to work. It is allowed to have bugs. It is allowed not to be functional. And so yeah, I mean, if we would be casual video game player, we would say it's a fucked up. We do not play anymore. But Star Citizen is no video game, and we do not play video games. We play Star Citizen. Carnot View. Slightly more broken than it is usually, and then when the patch drops, either the patch solved all problems, or when the patch also sucks, it just not sure if we saw something moving. I'm not sure. Alright, so commodity shop, Carnot View. We can buy diamond laminate. Also only 10 SCU, but we do not buy, we only sell. And here you see what we have down here. 1200 SCUs of commodities. And we see here out of stock. And my dear friend, it is now 30 minutes into the game. We have 8 SCUs, 22 boxes. We click on sell, because they say it's maximum. So we made another 1.7 mil. We can sell a 4 SCU box in total, sell one. And you see one box is not that much, but when we check out the terminal here, where is it? Cobalt, maximum inventory. You can bring maximum 180 SCUs and you will fill up shop's quantity. And then we have a check on Basilisk. Basilisk we have for some reason more boxes. 8 SCUs, 4 SCUs and 2 SCUs. We click on the 8s. Also 22, another 1.2 mil. Basilisk gives us less money than Cobalt. Remember that. Click one, we cannot see anything. Yeah, one box, 4 SCU box. And then we have a check. Maximum inventory, also 180 SCUs of Basilisk here at Carnot View. And we made 8 million. 8 million, exactly 8 million in 35 mil. If you do the same amount of money or even more, let us know. There is a quantum drive that gives us 200 gigamiles flight distance before we need to refuel. And that means you basically can at least fly back and forth once. Yeah, 100 gigamiles from Carnot View to Sequence Plot. Or you can say from Bloom to Carnot View 50 gigamiles. From Carnot View to Sequence Plot 100 gigamiles, that is completely 150 gigamiles, and back to Arbitrary it would be another 50, so 200 gigamiles in total with one fuel tank with the M2. We changed plans. We do not take out the Asgard nor the Taurus yet. We will refuel because we want to utilize the small ship. Oh shit. We want to utilize the small ship at Sacran's plot. Because last time we got sniped. And this time we do not want to lose even more time on being sniped. Now you see, when we enter or when we route to Sacran, we will fly to Pyro 5. But Sacran's plot is on Pyro 4. So how can we jump directly to Pyro 4? We jump to Pyro 4. While we are jumping, we reroute again to Sacran. Here you can see we pointing at Sacran's plot, where we go. And right next to it, it's Traveler's Beach. From this perspective, you can say this is basically one location. We just want to make money. And we are almost 1 hour in. We have 5 minutes. That means 55 minutes we are in. And can we increase our profit so that we can say per hour? You see 10 SUs. Baxilite. We can sell Baxilite here as well. Dagnus root, diamonds, diamond laminite. Fresh food, a lot of stuff we can bring to Sacran's plot, but we have diamond laminite. We want to sell diamond laminite, and we got 850. What does that mean? Do we have 9 mil? 9 mil in 1 hour. Yeah, and he came back. He damaged our ship. It's totally fine because we wanted to go back anyways. Cannot view. We are at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Ooh, potential target for pirating. Yeah, this is also a new feature. Your forward thrusters will be disabled. Okay, I hope he doesn't come and kill us. We go to the terminal as fast as possible. What do we find here? We find cobalt. We could buy diamond laminite. It's fully restocked now. And we had been too early. Yeah, it is not exactly 1 hour. It's not exactly 1 hour. We would need to wait 1 hour in order to have out of stock and therefore the best price. So now we have 11 mil. Yeah, 11 mil in 1.5 hour. That is 6 SUs. 1. Come on. The non-existing loading screen. Yeah. 1. Baxilite. So much to per hour. There's an inventory cycle that changes every 12 minutes. Is a change in SEU and or change in price. As you can see, we had at the beginning 1200 SEUs laying around at Carnot View. We only had 36 SEUs at Sacred. We sold 10. We need to go back there 3 times. So the question is now, we haven't had waited 1 hour for Carnot View. If we go now to Sacred, we still not would have 1 hour. That means that we cannot sell 10 SUs of diamond lamanites at Sacred right now. And that would be not that big of a problem when we can sell 6 SUs. Then we would be down at 20 SUs. That would be 2 times 10 SUs then. And that would mean in 2 hours. Now we have 9 PM in our time here. Just look at what we have here at in Pyro, and we would spend definitely 4 hours full cycle to be able to clean Sacred's plot. What we didn't check yet is, do we have boxes at Travelers Beach? Probably not. We should not. There is no reason to. But we're gonna do a verifying just to make sure. Here again, we routed to Travelers Beach and it points us at Pyro 5. But we know Travelers Beach is not on Pyro 5. It is on Pyro 4. So we reroute to Travelers Beach and we can jump directly to Pyro 4 now. So a lot of people ask us, how do we find the building with the commodity terminal? And it is here in Pyro, at least, always that one building that has this plastic stuff on one side. It usually also has a dome on top of it, and the other way is a normal door. And usually there are also these kind of boxes. These are the indicator of the building that has the commodity terminals. So Travelers Beach, here we can buy Atlassium for 64k per SU. That is a 20k profit per SU. Yeah, and that is the reason why we do this kind of stuff. How many boxes do you bring in order to make 20k profit per SU? When you only profit 2k per SU, you need to bring 10 SUs of fresh food in order to... This is just to think about. We are going over to Sacred's plot. It looks calm now, nobody's here, just the vulture, but the vulture looks abandoned without scanning and checking. Here to the left, what is... And yeah, there is a vehicle and we can target the vehicle. Not. Doors seem to be closed and it looks fairly new. What does it tell us? Somebody might be here hanging and camping, and if he gets shot, he would respawn inside the terrapin for as much as he can afford. Yeah. And one thing is, when we show up with a wolf, we cannot be a target of pirating because there is nothing to pirate. The only one thing that you could pirate, I mean pirating, is stealing. Yeah, that is the word for maritime stealing.
Safe arrival.
Alright.
Disengage.
Now should be what do we have? Diamond Laminate out of stock. Perfect. No, 1 SU. It says out of stock, but 1 SU. The price is 84 SUs. Oh, we didn't check the price at Counter View. How much we paid for these? But it is another 800k profit. Not a profit, it's a revenue. So even when we say, yeah, within 2 hours we made 12 mil, you can say, yeah, 6 mil per hour. Yeah, we do a thumbnail. 6 mil per hour. By now the ratio would be that. And how many SEUs do we have now? Still 16. So we need to come back twice. And here you see 187 we spend when we buy, but we sold for 219, and that is 20k plus, 30k plus per SEU, but we can buy 30 SEU maximum. And when you are patient enough and wait for the highest price, you will get that you make way more profit. Alright, so then what are we doing here? Well, nothing. What is in between? We can go back to Shepard's Rest and have a check on what we have laying around at Shepard's Rest. But by now we can say respawn point is at Obituary, so when we die we will respawn at Obituary, and we can go to Pyro and die. And we will fast travel back to Obituary, and this is what we are doing. Question is how? Do we fly back to Obituary from here, or do we log off?
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic.
Oops.
Systems active.
So what do we have? 260. I mean, we can fully load the ship. Yeah, that is one of the key elements of our mass trading. A lot of people buy commodity, let's say 20 SEUs of Pit and Boo, because that is the maximum you can buy at one time. And I think it is Sacrensprot that pays the best price here in Stanton, here in Pyro for Pit and Boo. That means the profit per SEU would be the best if you buy at Shepard's Rest and bring it to... Yeah, we've been told PTU tractor beaming should get better. Way more intuitive, way more effective. Not that slow like this one here. But we always said the Supermax is way too weak. Way too weak. And they say max lift. Yeah. Question is, what is maximum? I mean, of course you can tractor beam bigger boxes, but dead bodies, dead NPCs is too heavy for them. Yeah, and this is what we are doing. And even this loading time now is an hour. And once 1 hour is gone, that means you can rebuy because it's restocked if you want to buy, or it is out of stock after 1 hour. 11 SUs, yeah, that one Baxilite plus a lot of some other stuff. We are ready to go. Stanton, we are coming. So first up is Arc L5. Clean the houses. Arc L5. Arc L5 is some sort of a small station. Okay, we let refuel. We will go to the commodity terminal here and clean the house. Yeah, we could have landed closer, but then eventually we couldn't have refueled. So looking for the elevator to the Galleria. Should be over here. Yes. And what do we have? We have 12.3 mil. And we have at Arc L5 almost 500 SUs of diamond. Oh, this is interesting. We never had seen that before. That somebody else brought diamond up here. So, but this is a green arrow. We have a high chance that we can sell all. And you see here, we can actually... No, we cannot sell all. It's only 2 mil. And that means in exactly 2.5 hours, 14 mil, that would be something like 6 mil. So we need to come back. We didn't expect that somebody else is selling diamonds here. So next up, Crew L4. And as you can see, we fly zigzag, Pyro Gateway, Arc L5, Crew L4 and then Seraphim. Crew L4, as you can see, is a little bigger station, but also really less frequenced. Crew L4, we unload Technos route.
Welcome to the ASUS vehicle retrieval system.
And as you can see, we have here boxes already. Yeah, those PTU testers, they figured out that you can tractor beam the Atlas way faster with the 432 patch. That is an improvement, a massive improvement if that actually comes into live PU. Yeah. So unloaded everything. Oh, interaction delay starts again. So here, Crew L4, we have a no question asked terminal in the locker room. And at this terminal we sell sunset berries. And here we got a huge problem. First of all, this is not a problem. Almost nobody does sunset berries here. 56, and that is the reason why we do the sunset berries here, because nobody else is doing. But why do we have pit and boo here? Sunset berries, 176 SUs. You only can buy 10 SU at a time. We went 17 times, and when we sell 25 2 SU boxes, that would be 50 SU. We can sell 50 SU at a time. We sell, and that will give us 2.8 mil. We are now 2 hours and 45 minutes in. We can say almost 3 hours. That is almost an 18 mil. Divided by 3 is still 6 mil. Still 6 mil per hour. Here you can see max inventory 50, and somebody is doing audio visual equipment 10,000 SU. Who the fuck is bringing 10,000 SUs of audio visual here? Oh. Hey, if you are the guy bringing 10,000 SUs of audio-visual equipment to Crew L4, if you watch this video, hit us up. Hit us up. We want to meet. We want to meet. You already qualified yourself to be part of our crew. And it's not that we want to teach you something. It's more like enjoying the adventure together. And here at the other terminal we still have 17 mil. Here we can do the usual commodity, and when we already have a check, we always have a check to make sure that nobody else is doing it. And here we have Dagnus root, 524 SEUs of Dagnus root, and it is a green arrow. That means we probably can sell all. Click on sell all. 11.1 mil. Still in the same 3 hours. Let's have a check what happens here. Successfully. And no, the fuck, we need to come back for Dagnus food. We need to come back anyways for the sunset berries. But we have now 28 mil within 3 hours. That is almost 10 mil per hour. So we need to pick up this pit and boo here. For some reason this pit and boo has nothing to do here. Oh, still one more box. Come on. Oh, god damn it. Stupid fucking tractor beam is not working. Unfucking believable. Alright, fully loaded elevator. Fully loaded elevator. 192. Yes, 192 SUs. Okay, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. We can do it. We can do it. Please. 28, please. 28.3 mil. So we have a check on everything. Everything what we can sell here is out of stock. Everything at Seraphim is out of stock. And what do we have? We have 516 SEUs of Pit and Boo. 28.3 mil right now. Run it up. 28.4 mil. Pit and Boo is out of stock. We can sell all. 8 mil, 8.6 mil. It's not that much actually. 500 SU for 8 mil is not that much. No, that's why we couldn't sell everything. Pit and Boo 400 SUs is max we can sell. We are now at 37 mil. That is almost 10 mil plus. We haven't seen the 10 mil, but it is damn much. Goldman 516. Let's have a check how much. This number is not accurate. Oh, it might be. Yeah, it's almost 10 mil. 8.7 rounded up. 8.8 mil. And we are on 45 mil. We need to come back. We need to come back. We have maximum inventory. And here we can see we miscalculated. We thought that we can bring 600 SUs of Goldman 1. That is not true. We thought that we can bring 600 SUs of Pit and Boo. That is not true. 400 is inventory maximum. We need to come back. Yeah, it actually hurts. It actually hurts. In 3 hours we made 45 mil. That is a 15 mil per hour. You hear it? You hear it? It doesn't jump. It doesn't jump. There is massive input delay. Alright, so 3 hours and 15 minutes. We can buy Baxelite here. Fresh food. Low inventory. 21.5k per SU. But we have 1024. That is only 2 mil. The maximum we can sell at the time when it's empty, and as you had seen, it wasn't empty, so there is the risk. And that is actually also the dilemma of fresh food. A lot of people doing that, and the chance that inventory is out of stock is on Monday the highest, but today is Tuesday. So a lot of people doing that kind of stuff.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval. You'll please visit us again.
What do we check? Hadley? Should we check Hadley or should we check Oracle 5 first? When we want to clean the house, we want to have clean houses. And we definitely would not clean up Pinewood anyways. Yeah, not even the map works. We cannot see where we are here.
Shield system active. Landing gear deployed.
On the clock, we have 3.5 hours now. 47 mil. Out of stock. Sell all 1 mil more. 48.6. Okay, not that bad. Alright, we go to Saccharin.
Quantum drive engaged. Shield disengaged. Quantum drive disengaged.
Yeah, we just need to go to the terminal and click sell. And even if we die, it would help us even. So diamond lamanites, 3.5 hours. We could buy Patilium, but we don't. We only want to sell diamond lamanites. Another 840k, almost 850k, almost 50 mil. But we don't have break even yet. Yeah, we should have. We started out with 60 mil. 60 mil we had of disposal. Nobody's diamond laminate. Sometimes players do, not often, not all the time. So cobalt, someone did cobalt. We sell everything, the rest. 1 mil more, 50 mil, and that will be definitely 10.25 mil per hour in that particular session. And here we go with 8 SCUs first, sell all, and then we have 4 SCU, that works perfect. And that would be 180 SCUs now. Down here, yeah, max. And here you see we can bring here also Pitambu, Patilium, fresh food, diamonds, Diagnos root. We can bring a lot of stuff here to Corner View. A lot of stuff. Okay, 51. What was that? 50. Input delay. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
One that is greater than any man can imagine, and heavier than any man can bear.